Okay. Let's say the question is this one. This one is from pair of linear equations. Okay. The question is in a competitive exam, one mark is awarded for each correct answer, while half marks deducted for every wrong answer. Rahul answered 120 questions and got 90 marks. How many questions did he answer correctly? Please do it, no, Aisa.
Okay, ma'am.
Try it.
And my periodic test exam is on May.
Periodic test exam is in May.
Yes, ma'am.
And the chapters which will be there in this exam are
Ma'am, chapter number 1, real numbers and probability.
real number and polynomials.
No, probability.
Probability will be there. Like the
Yes,
first,
ma'am.
like the first few chapters will not be there. Directly probability will be there.
Yes, ma'am. Probability and real numbers.
Okay. So these two chapters has been completed in your school as well or going
No,
on?
ma'am. Only real numbers and probability are done.
Okay.
And
This
now, right now, we are having a Ramadan vacation.
okay.
Our
Vacation
school
is
is open
going.
on Sunday.
Okay. Okay, Aisha, we will do those chapters also. Please do this question.
Okay.
After that, since we have not discussed probability, so first we need to discuss that. Then we will be taking questions from that portion also. We will cover that. Don't worry. Before your exam, definitely, either by arranging extra class or
Yes, ma'am.
whatever, we will cover the portions. Okay?
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Are you doing the first one, Aisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Like, if you are, try it, and if you are doing it, please continue. But if you are not getting the question like how to proceed, please let me know. Okay, we will be discussing it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so you are trying it first, or we can start like discussing it.
Ma'am, we can discuss.
We can discuss. Okay, let's discuss.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because yeah,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
can understand this question is quite confusing. So here we are having, in a competitive exam, 1 marks is awarded for each correct answer. Okay, so 1 marks is awarded for every correct answer. So if the student is doing 10 questions, answering 10 questions correctly, he will get 10 marks. If he will answer 20 questions correctly, he will get 20 marks. Okay, how many questions are there? This 120 questions are there total.
120.
Okay, in that
Yes.
120 questions, if he will answer 50 question correctly, he will get 50 marks, because each question consists of 1 marks, and he will be awarded 1 marks for doing, for solving the question correctly. Okay, if he will do all the
Okay.
question correctly, that means he will get 120 marks. Right, Aisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Now there is negative marking also. There is negative marking also, which says that while half marks deducted for every wrong answer. So from this 120 question, there is a question paper, total marks 120. Okay, total marks,
Yes, ma'am.
maximum marks he can achieve, that is 120. Each marks consisted of 1 marks, like each question consisted of 1 marks. Okay, 1 marks. Now, for doing one mistake, one incorrect answer, half marks will be deducted. So from this 120 question, if he will solve 50 questions correctly, let's say this is just, we are trying to understand the question first. If he will attempt 50 questions correctly, he will get 50 marks plus positive 50 marks he will achieve from there. Now, after that, if he will do 2 questions incorrectly, let's say 2 questions incorrectly he has done, then half marks will be deducted for each incorrect question. Okay, if 2 questions he has attempted and both the questions are incorrect, then half marks will be deducted for each incorrect answer. That means for 2, half and
And
half.
-1/2 and minus 1.
Yeah, 1 by
Yeah.
2, 1 by 2. That means 1 marks will be deducted. Will get deducted from where? From the this 50 which
From
he
the
has
wrong.
achieved so far. From this 50, teachers, whoever is going to check the copy, either any teacher or maybe computer whatever, like whoever will check the copy, they will deduct 1 marks from 50 and his marks will be 49. Total how many question he has
Okay.
attempted? 50 question and 2 question. Due
50
to
good.
these two incorrect question, he just lost 1 marks. Getting it?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Now here total 120, let's say x question, the student is doing x questions correctly, because we don't know how many question he is doing correctly, how many question he is doing incorrectly. So let's say he is doing x, number of question is x which are correct, and let's say
Yes, ma'am.
number of questions are y which are,
Ma'am, can we attempt, can we, it's like 1 mark is awarded for each correct answer while half marks are so x plus 1 and then x minus 1 by 2.
yeah, obviously we will do, we will do whatever you are saying, that is perfect, that's what we need to do. X into 1, that is this much marks he will achieve. From there he is going to lose what's the marks that he will lose? Y question he is attempting that are incorrect, that means y into 1 by 2. Yes or no, Aisha?
Yes, ma'am.
This is the marks which he is going to lose due to incorrect answer. And the total marks at the end he is getting, is it given in the question that at the end the
Uh,
student is getting what marks?
he got 90 marks.
90 marks. So total x he has attempted correctly, rewarded 1 for every question. X into 1 it became in total. From there he is going to lose y into 2 1 by 2 half, and at the end total marks which is reflecting in his mark sheet is 90 marks. This is our one of the
Okay.
equation.
Yes.
Okay. We need one more
Yes.
equation because this question is from pair of linear equation. We need to make, we need to construct two equations so that we can go ahead and we can solve it either by the method of
Yes,
substitution
ma'am.
or by the method of elimination, right?
Yes, yes.
So the other equation, read it carefully. Rahul answered 120 question. Total how many question he answered? 120 question, including
120.
correct and incorrect, all including all together combined is 120 question. So can you tell me
Yes.
what is the next equation? Correct question, incorrect question, correct number of question, incorrect number of question combined together is 120 questions.
Yes.
That means the next equation will be
Y minus. What then?
minus number of questions which are correct and number of questions which are incorrect. That is the total attempt, and that is 120 questions. So can we say number of question is x which are correct and number of question which are incorrect is y. That is our assumption. And in total he has attempted 120 question. Can you see?
Yes, yes.
Can we write x plus y is equals to 120, Aisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you getting both the equation, how we are framing the equations?
Yes, ma'am.
Will you
We
be able to?
considered x is correct and y is incorrect.
Yes, number of
But
question,
ma'am, can you
Aisha.
explain?
When we are
Yes, ma'am.
solving, when we are making a question paper, two things we keep in mind. Okay, one is how many question we have to give. 10 question, 20 question for unit test, 20 question, 30 question, how many question we are going to keep over there. And one more thing we keep in mind, that each question, what is the marks we have to write beside each question. This is how we make the question paper, and this is how you get the question paper, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So
Ma'am,
when we are
can you
talking about,
explain me the first equation? How x into 1 minus y into 1 by 2 is equal to 90?
yes, I will explain. So here we are taking two scenarios. Okay. Suppose there is a question paper which is of 20 marks. I
Yes,
have
ma'am.
made this question paper and you are attempting this paper. Here, let's say there are question number 1 which is having A, B, C, D. This is also 2 marks, this is also 2 marks, this is also 2 marks, this is also 2 marks. So what is the total marks for 1?
8.
8. Either we can add all and we can get, or we can say that 4 questions are there. 4 questions are there which is having 2 marks. Yes or no? 4 questions are there with each having 2 marks. Can we say, Aisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, X questions are there which is each having 1 marks. Total marks is X marks. Getting?
Okay.
X questions are there, all having 1 marks. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 we will do how many times?
Yes.
X times. So X into 1
X.
also we can do, right?
X into 1, yeah.
Getting? Now Y questions are
Yes,
there.
ma'am.
Y questions are there, each having 1 by 2 marks. Okay? Like this
Okay.
only. The way we are doing 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, or we can also do 4 into 2 directly. Have you seen beside the question paper, we write it like this, that 4 into 2, each question having 2 marks, or
Yes,
2
ma'am.
into 4, like this.
Yes, 4 questions
Multiplication is
of 2 marks each.
yes, yes. Similarly, if half marks is deducted from the first question, like one of the question he done incorrectly, half marks deducted from the second question he did incorrectly, half marks deducted from the next question he did incorrectly, half marks deducted from the again next question which he did incorrectly. Total how many questions are there? How
2.
many such questions are there?
There are
Why
4
such?
questions. Yeah.
Yes, why such questions are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
6, 7, 8. How many questions are there? We don't know whether it is 10
Y
questions
question.
which he did incorrectly, 20 or 30 or 40 or 50. So we can say why questions are there, and y into 1 by 2 is the total marks he is going to lose. Getting it?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So this is the marks he achieved so far, which came in the like
Okay.
the positive marks which
It's
he has scored, and this is the marks he just lost. So from the
lost.
total
Okay.
collection, teacher has taken few marks due to the negative marking. Okay, and
Yes.
at the end 90 marks is reflecting on the mark sheet. Getting?
Yes,
Are you
ma'am.
getting, Aisha? The first equation, is it getting clear now?
Okay, ma'am.
Any confusion? Please let me know. I will explain it one
No,
more time.
no.
Is it?
No,
It's
no.
clear.
And ma'am, second equation,
Second equation. See, it is
X
written
plus
in
Y
the
over
question that Rahul answered 120 question. If you are attempting in from the question paper, suppose you are attempting, uh, let's say 20 questions are there, and if you are attempting in total 16 questions, so from this 16 question, correct question also, few question has to be correct, and maybe somewhere you have done minor mistake, those are incorrect question. So can I say the question which are correct, which you have done already, plus the question which you have done incorrectly, all combined
Yes,
together is
ma'am.
equals to total your attempt, that is 16 question only you have attempted in one of the test.
Yes. Yes.
So here also can we say X question correctly plus Y question incorrectly, all together he has
Incorrectly.
attempted
Total mark.
120 questions. Can
Yes.
we say?
Yes, ma'am.
Now is it clear, Aisha?
Yes, ma'am.
You got how we are getting these two equations?
Yes.
Please solve it. Will you be able to solve it either by the method of substitution or elimination, whatever you feel comfortable?
Okay, ma'am.
Try it. Try solving it by any of the method and let me know what is the x value and y value.
Yes, ma'am.
Try it. Have you solved it?
Ma'am, I'm not able to understand how to substitute the value.
You see from the second equation, if we are saying this is equation number 1 and this is equation
Yes,
number
yes.
2,
Two.
from here y is equals to, can we say 120 minus x, Aisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we substitute this y in equation number 1? Yes, why not? Let's
Um,
substitute it. Or we can also take out x from equation number 2 and we can substitute in equation number 1. So anyway, we can also
and
take out x is equals to 120 minus y. From 2 we have got this and we can substitute it in equation number 1. What is equation number 1? It is x minus 1 by 2y is equals to 90. This is our equation number 1. Let's substitute it. X
yes,
minus 1 by 2y is equals to 90. X minus 1 by 2y is equals to 90. This was equation number 1. Here we will substitute our x which we have got from equation number 2. So at the place of x I am going to write 120 minus 1. Okay. Minus 1 by 2y, or we can also say it is y by 2 is equals to 90. Now we will be getting 120 minus y minus 1 by 2y can be, we can write it as y by 2, okay, is equals to 90. Now this y by 2, we can write it like this. See, this negative y, we can see the denominator is, nothing is there in the denominator. So we can say the denominator is 1. Okay, Aisha. Now we need to find the LCM and we need to simplify it. Meanwhile, this 120, which is just a constant number, we can shift it to other side. Okay? Because other side 90
yes,
is there. So why not to shift it? Let's shift it. 90 minus 120 we can do on the other side. And here we are just left with minus y by 2.
okay. Yes,
90 minus 120 is what?
90. Minus 90.
Wait, please do it carefully.
No,
Minus,
minus 30, sorry.
exactly, minus 30, Aisha. No worries. Minus 30. Now, minus y by 2 we are having. As I said, we need to take the LCM and then we will solve it. So, LCM we will take. Here, denominator is 1. What is the LCM of 1 and 2?
2.
2 only. What
Yes.
will be there in the
So
numerators part?
2y minus uh, y upon 2.
Yeah. Can we say it is minus 2y?
Yeah, yes, yes.
Minus y? Getting
Yes,
it?
yes, ma'am.
So it became minus 2y is?
So, ma'am, can you move that to 230? Then we
Yeah,
can
sure.
multiply 30 into 2.
Yeah. 30 into 2 is what?
60.
Minus 60 we will be writing other side because this
Yes,
2
ma'am.
we have shifted to other side. And what will be there on the left hand side?
Um, minus 2y minus y.
That is, combine them. We are having like terms, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So it will be,
Uh, so, then minus 2 will be, we can divide it with minus 60.
no, no. Minus 2y is what? Like the way we can do minus 2x minus x is what? We can combine them. This
3x.
two,
Yeah, minus plus then.
yeah, that is, it will
Then that
be
will be minus 3y.
exactly, that will be minus 3y.
Minus
Why?
3.
Because we are having like terms. If there will be minus 2 minus 1, we know it is minus 3. Similarly, minus 2y minus y will be minus 3y. You know that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we got minus 3y is equals to minus 60. Then can you tell me,
Minus 6.
Aisha, what will be y
Yes,
value
ma'am.
over here?
Then y will be 20.
Y will be 20. So y we got 20. Let's find x value. We are having these two equations where we got, see, this equation and this equation. The second equation is x plus y is equals to 120. From here we can get x value. If y is 20, then x is, Aisha,
Yes, ma'am.
if y is 20, then x is,
Then we can 20 minus 110, then x will be 100.
x is
100.
100. So, yes, Ifra, we are coming. Okay, what we are doing now only I'm taking. So, the student Rahul has attempted 100 question correctly and only 20 question incorrectly. He has attempted 100 question correctly he has done. X was what? X was the number of question. 100 question correctly he has done and 20 question he has done incorrectly. So when we have, this is just the checking part, okay? We just have to find x and y value. Then we can say 100 questions are correct and 20
Okay.
are incorrect. We just trying to understand the whole scenario. So what he has done, 100 question
Yes.
correctly he has attempted, 20 question incorrectly he has attempted. Now when he has done 100 question correctly, he has achieved 100 marks because each question, each correct question, if he will answer each question correctly, he will get 1 marks for that, right? So from here, for every question he has got one marks. So 100 marks he has scored. But due to this 20 incorrect, 20 into 1 by 2, that means he lost 10
Yes.
marks. So 100 marks he scored, which came in positively. Okay, from there he has lost 10 marks, and at the end 90 marks is reflecting on his paper. Are you getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear completely, Aisha? Yes, Ifra. Hi, how are you?
Hi, ma'am. Good.
Good. How was your exam?
It went well, ma'am.
It was good. You
Yes, ma'am.
got the marks as well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How is the marks in mathematics?
Ma'am, I got 60.
Uh, 60 out of 80?
Yes, ma'am.
It's good. Okay. But I believe you could have done better, right?
Yes, ma'am. I lost marks in case study and MCQs.
Okay. MCQs, there you lost marks, and case study question due to lack of time or what?
Yes, ma'am. For case study, it was like just few more minutes left, and I couldn't complete it.
Okay, no worries. And MCQ, you didn't got the question or what? Like you just got
Uh,
confused.
I got confused.
Okay. Still, you have done so well, and congrats for that. Uh, and yeah,
Sorry, ma'am, I was disconnected.
yeah, what?
I was disconnected.
Yes, Aisha, you got disconnected. No worries. So yes, Ifra, we are taking few questions from the previous year question paper. Polynomial and this pair of linear equation. This two chapter has been covered, right, Ifra?
No, ma'am. It's not.
It's not. And no, like which chapter is covered in your batch?
I think it's polynomials.
Just polynomial is covered.
Yes, ma'am.
Pair of linear equation is not covered.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, let me take few questions from polynomial as well. Okay, I was thinking that we will be discussing this question, but since pair of linear equation still is not covered, we can skip it. Meanwhile, Aisha, please solve this question. A fraction becomes 1 by 3.
Okay.
Try it. Okay. Is it possible for you, Aisha, to take the like a screenshot or snap of this one so that I can
Yes,
give
ma'am.
one question to Ifra as well?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Yeah. Please take either write it, take the snap, take the screenshot, whatever works for you.
Okay, ma'am, taken.
Taken. Okay. Try it. Okay. Yes, Ifra, from polynomial, I am giving one few questions to you. Just a moment. One of the question very I'm taking from the basic, very basic question. Okay. The number of zeros for a polynomial px whose graph is given. Options are there. This one is MCQ question. Since I said that I am taking question from previous year question paper, so this was also there. And the graph look like this. Okay, please try it and let me know what will be the correct option. Ifra. Aisha, you will also be able to do this one.
Yes, ma'am.
3.
3. Yes, Aisha, you said?
No, ma'am. If I said that.
Okay, Ifra. Yes, 3. Are you getting Aisha? Just take a pause. Are you getting
Yes, ma'am.
here?
3.
1, 2,
1, 2, 3.
3. 3 zeros are there. Okay.
Ma'am, ma'am, I got equation 1 and 2. Can you please check one?
Yeah, sure. Let me know what are equation 1 and 2.
Ma'am, I tried. I got x is equal to 1 by 3 minus 1 in the numerator as equation 1, and then y is equal to 1 by 4 plus 8 in denominator as equation 2.
Okay. What is the fraction you have taken, Aisha?
Fraction was I took x as a fraction, x and
No.
y.
Please take yes, x by y you have taken the fraction.
Yes,
Yes, please take
let
fraction
I
in
have
this
that.
manner. Numerator is a variable and denominator is another variable. Now the condition says a fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator. So this is our assumption. Okay, this is the fraction which we have assumed. Now this fraction, when we are subtracting 1 from the numerator, from our assumed fraction, the fraction is becoming 1 by
Yes,
3. This will give you one equation, Aisha. Okay. And the
oh,
other case
okay.
says that it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to the denominator. So our initial assumption, x by y, in that we will, if add 8 in the denominator, it will become the fraction, the total fraction will become
1 by
1
4.
by 4. This two rectangular box will give you two equations, and by doing crisscross you
Yes,
will end up getting two equations, and you just need to solve those two equations to get the value of x and y. Once you will find x and y, you can say that okay, the original fraction was this one. If you are getting x as a 2, y as a 3, so you can say the original fraction is 2 by 3. Getting?
sure.
Try it. Yes, Ifra from polynomial. Find a quadratic polynomial sum and product of whose zeros are -1 and -20 respectively. Also find the zeros of the polynomial so obtained. Do it.
And now, I got equation 3.
That is,
Um, that from equation 2, which was x by y plus 8 is equal to 1 by 4. So I found the value of x by multiplying it, y plus 8. So I got x is equal to y plus 8 by 4 as equation 3.
Okay, if you are doing any changes to this equation, yes, we need to do, but we can do crisscross. This type of, like, we can do crisscross multiplication. If both side we are having fractions, then what we can do, we can multiply this 4 in this side. And if you are still not multiplying 4 in this side, Aisha, please see carefully that we are having x equals to y plus 8. Total by 4 will be there. Only 8 by 4 will not be there. This is how you have written?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Like this, x is equal to y plus 8 by 4.
Okay,
Is
the
it
total
correct?
altogether by 4. Okay. Now this 4
Yes.
you can shift to another side. So it will become 4x is equals to y plus 8. We got a linear equation, right? In
Perfect.
two
Okay.
variables.
Yes.
Similarly, we will be able to frame one equation from the first condition, the first rectangular box. And we just need to
Yes.
solve this two equation to get x and y. Are you doing it, Ifra? This one?
Yes,
Ma'am, we
ma'am.
have to do the same thing for equation 1 also?
Yes, Aisha, I'm coming. Have you taken the snap
Yes.
or have you written the question, Ifra?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, try it. Yes, Aisha, what you said?
Ma'am, I'm saying that I got 4x is equal to y plus 8 as
Yeah.
equation 3.
Hmm.
So, similarly, do I have to do it for equation 1 also?
Yeah, similarly.
Ma'am, I got
Yeah.
for equation 1.
Yeah. What you
I
got?
got 3x is equal to y plus 1.
X equals to y plus 1.
3x is equal to y plus 1.
Yeah. 3x. No. If we will do cross multiplication, it will be 3x minus 3. No, Aisha. This 3 we have to apply distributive property on the other side. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When we will shift this 3 from division to other side, it will be in multiplication. You got it. But we need to apply the distributive property. 3 will go and will get multiplied with whatever is there. X minus 1 is there. Okay.
Yes.
That will give us 3x minus 3. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So, I got 3x minus 3 is equal to y.
Perfect. Now we just need to solve this two equation either by the method of substitution or by the method of elimination. You can substitute this y in this equation. Why not?
Yes, ma'am.
At the place of y, write it 3x minus 3. Yes, Ifra, have you got the quadratic, like the polynomial and the zeros of the polynomial as well?
Ma'am, I sent in the chat.
Okay, you have sent already. Let me check. Is it x square or x cube?
Ma'am, x square, sorry.
Yeah, x square. Yes, perfect. X square plus x minus 20. Yeah, perfect. And the zeros are
Minus
four.
5 and
Correct. Okay, let me take another question. Yes. Find a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are reciprocal of the zeros of the polynomial f of x is equals to ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equals to 0 and c is not equals to 0. Please try it, Ifra. Yes, Aisha, have you finished that?
Ma'am,
Have
I'm
you
not
got?
able to understand how to substitute.
Okay. Here we will be getting y is equals to 3x minus 3 we are having. Okay. Y is equals to 3x minus 3 we are having. This y we will be substituting in this equation. Please remind me that when we will start this pair of linear equation, the method of substitution, elimination from the very beginning, from the basic. Aisha, please remind
Okay.
me that you will
Yes, ma'am.
we will
Sure.
include you in that batch also. Okay, so that again you this things like if it is not that clear, you will get to know how we have to substitute. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Yes, Ifra, have you taken the written that question, the last one, or taken the snap?
yes, ma'am. I'm doing it.
Okay. Okay. Yes, see, Aisha, how we apply the substitution method, no? Try to understand. When we are having one equation where x is also there, y is also there, it will be difficult to solve that equation. Suppose we are having x plus y is equals to 20. I am giving you one equation that Aisha, write it x plus y is equals to 20 and solve it. Find x value and y value. It will not be possible. Okay, x and y we cannot add x and y. If I am saying x plus y is equals to 20 randomly, you cannot solve it. We need a
Yes,
help equation. Okay. If it will
yes,
be x
sure.
plus x is equals to 20, then we can solve it. If it will
Sure.
be y plus y is equals to 20, yeah, then we can solve it and find y value. But if x is there and y is there in the same equation, then it will be difficult to solve it. We need help
Yes,
equation. Okay. So in the method of substitution, we are having two different equations. What we are trying to do from here, we are understanding that okay, it is possible to solve one equation only if only when we are having one type of variable. When x is there, then we can solve the equation. When only y will be there, then also we will be able to solve the equation. But x and y, z, everything, when it will mixed in one equation, then it will be really hard to solve the equation. So in the method of substitution, what we are doing, we are finding the value. We are just writing y in one side and whatever is there, x and everything on the other side, and we are going to substitute. Okay, we are going to replace the y which is there in equation number 3, which you are calling equation number 3. Here y is there. This y we will write as a 3x minus 3. From where we got 3x
Yes,
minus 3? Yes,
from equation 4.
from equation 4. So from equation 4, y, we are having 3x minus 3. That y we are writing at the place of y in the other equation. Why we are doing so? Because here now you can see our equation number 4, 3. Equation number 3 became 4x is equals to 3x minus 3 plus 8. Can you see only x we are having, and we will be able to solve this equation?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
That's called substitution method. What is substitution method? Substitution method says that if you are having x plus y is equals to 25, and if you are having 2x plus 3y is equals to 33, one equation, two equation, then we will make, like, we will take out x from here. X is equals to 25 minus y. Either we can take x from here, or we can take y from here. We can write the same equation number 1 like this: y is equals to 25 minus x, and we can replace, we need to replace our x with 2. 25 minus y plus 3y is equals to 33. Forget about this case for now. If we are taking x as a 25 minus y, this x we can substitute. This x we can substitute in
Substitute.
equation number 2. Why we are doing so? Now just apply the distributive property. 50 minus 2y plus 3y is equals to 33. Can you see now equation number 2, which was really tough to solve initially, now it is solvable. We are having y here, we are
Yes, ma'am.
having y here, constant is there, we will be able to solve it. Yes or no, Aisha?
Yes, yes,
That is why we are using this substitution method, so that we will be having only one type of variable. Either it is xxx, well and good, either or it is y, perfect. It can be z, that is also fine. But we just need one type of variable, because we know addition and subtraction is possible when we are having like terms. We can only add 2z, can be added with any term having z, that is 3z, or maybe 4z, or maybe minus z.
ma'am.
This is possible. But randomly, if I will write 2z plus y, this is not possible. These two are
No,
not like term, we cannot add them.
yes,
Getting it? What does this method says?
yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay, so this is how we need to solve it. Okay, so solve these two equations. Here we are having, yes, 4x is equals to 3x minus 3 plus 8. So we will be having, solve it, find x value from here. Yes, Ifra, have you got the quadratic polynomial?
Yes, ma'am.
You have written in the chat box?
Yes, ma'am. I did.
Yes. X square plus b by c x plus a by c. Let me check.
ma'am, the value of x is 5.
Yes. And y we can get from any one of the equation, maybe by 3, by 4. By 4 also we will be able to find y. So y will be 5 into 3, 15 minus 3, that is 12. Right, Aisha? So our
Yes, ma'am.
fraction became x by y. Our fraction became 5 by 12. Right?
Yes, ma'am.